Hey folks, it's Nadia Blair Hahn. Today I'm going to be presenting our Module 4 learning task, in which I will discuss 3-point lighting in a portrait setting. Let's take a look. For this short series of photos, I had my beautiful partner, Michael, helping me out. This was all shot on an iPhone. I have an older iPhone. I believe it's an XS, so one of the older ones. I took these photos indoors at night, so we have no help from any non-artificial lights. And as far as artificial lights, I use 2 LED plant lights. They're not quite plant warmers, but they do keep my plants happy in the winter and provide excellent light. We're actually using them right here also for this video. And in addition, I used a Philips Hue Go lamp. This is a portable sunrise lamp that I can adjust the intensity of, as well as the color of the light, the warmth, the depth of the color, on an app on my phone. So the photo we see here to the right is using all 3 points of our light: our key light, our fill light, and our backlight. Each frame here is going to have the original photograph on the left for contrast and the photo showing the light that we're going to be talking about here on the right. So first up, we have our key light. As we see, it's on the left side of Michael's face. Camera left side is illuminated very brightly. We see those really deep shadows on the right side here of his face. The shadowing situation is kind of interesting because I did shoot this in front of our bookshelf, one of our many bookshelves. So you're going to see pretty even book shadows, but if we're looking at the shadows on his face, we can see from the top of his head even down to his neck that the right side of his face is pretty well darkened, as the left side of his face is well illuminated by our key light, our brightest main light. Next, we see our fill light. This is an awful photo, but we see how helpful a fill light can be here, as not only does it add that light back to the right side of his face, and we can see in the original photo that it balances out quite nicely. I think I could have done a better job matching the colors of my light sources, but for these purposes, I think it's okay. But the other thing that I do like that the fill light does is kind of give us more of an even tone in the back as well. We have those shadows, but at least it's a little bit more even, as you can see, than when we have all 3, or I'm sorry, when we just have our key light on. And here with the backlight, backlighting is so interesting to me. You can see basically through Michael's ears here in this shot. So we can see the 2 LED lights are directly behind him, defines the outline of his shoulders and of his head very well. We're seeing kind of a grainy front. Again, this was shot in the dark at night inside my apartment. So we're not seeing a whole lot of extra features here, kind of blurry in the front, but it does give us that crisp outline. And as we see again in the original altogether, it gives us a pretty smooth portrait. Thanks for your time.